So I'm just going to take this, it's a mange treatment, it's sulfur really, which this is a thicker form, and I'm just putting it anywhere where I see any redness, and I'm just kind of using my fingers to, I've already done the back, I started doing it before I started recording. Just making sure I'm working it through any areas that I see any thoughts of becoming angry. And I see very little thoughts of becoming angry. I worked it through on her little angry tail over here. Make sure you're getting the right stuff. I think some of that stuff has other types of chemicals mixed in when it's used specifically for paint thinners and so on. So you got to really pay attention to what you're buying. There's several good brands out there. The one I bought for years has been the Diamond G Forest. I'll link to their website down below, but you can also find it on Amazon. But I think you can probably get a better deal if you go directly to their website, which is where I bought it in the past. My old turpentine videos have been making a resurgence, and I recently had somebody come in who's watching some of my other videos. Then she saw my turpentine videos and then said I needed to go see a doctor for my mental health because of how I use turpentine. Because all she sees it as is a paint thinner. She didn't bother actually doing the research to learn about how turpentine is actually still, to this day, being used in pharmaceuticals and even some certain over-the-counter medications that you can get. And one of those things that's still being used into this day is Vicks VapoRub. Yes, and that is why I use it in my own homemade VapoRub. And I have a recipe on that I'll be linking to down below. And because turpentine is good at helping to open up the airways, and also by inhaling it, it helps take care of infections and other things that could be going on in the lungs. And the reason I add it to things like my VapoRub and my muscle rub is that it helps carry those things deeper into the tissues, especially if you're trying to get into that scab of that little area that wanted to be a little angry. Increase blood flow and thus increase healing. It's excellent for them. Here's some things that I learned more recently as I was doing some deeper research into this and trying to find out the historical uses of turpentine. Now first, I did come across a couple of pharmaceutical sites that did admit to turpentine being used in pharmaceuticals. It is funny, so you're crazy for using turpentine, but you're not crazy for using pharmaceuticals. Go figure. Most commonly what it was used for that you'll find is helping to kill parasites within the body. So when we have a lot of parasites within our body, that's one of the several things that can cause candida overgrowth. Candida actually does serve a purpose in the body too, but there are different things that can cause it to get out of control, and one of those things is taking antibiotics, and the other thing is having a lot of parasites in your body. So it was common for a long time. I know people to this day that I know personally whose parents gave them turpentine and sugar at least once a year. Some people said they did it twice a year, and that was to just clean the parasites out of their body to keep them healthy and strong. And that's what they did when they were kids. Some people say it was a few drops of turpentine and a spoonful of sugar, and some people will say it was a teaspoon. I'll go more about these later, but this was a common practice, and it was used. Okay, now we're going to let that set on you for another 5 minutes. Oil baths are just becoming a little bit of a ritual. And